Alright, so I realized with all the videos I started posting that most of you uh, actually haven't seen our blueprints or have any idea what house we're building. So I thought I'd put together a quick video to show you guys what the floor plan looks like, what the house is going to look like at the end. So you can kind of visualize as the progress is being made what the final product is going to look like. So we'll start right here. The outside, this is going to be the front of the house and the back of the house. As you can see, we've got 3-car garage on the front, and then there's going to be a little bit of a breakup on the roof line of the main living area because we've got a porch on the front side here by the front door. So because that sticks out about 6 feet, it changes the roof line a little bit and it just makes it look pretty nice. So it's not just one straight roof the whole way across. And then the 3-car garage, because there's a 2-foot setback between the 2-car and the 1-car garage, it creates another kind of nice little break in the roof line with the double gable there. And moving on, you can see a little bit of a 3D view so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about with the little bit of a break in the roof line, a couple of different levels uh, over the living area, and then again you can see where this bump out on the garage causes a couple of different roof lines on the garage as well. Um, the top right picture is the side of the house. You're looking at the garage on the left side of this image with the door, and then the right side of the image is where the kitchen and dining room are. So there's going to be a slider door um, that leads out to a deck eventually. The deck isn't there right now, but if you go down to this bottom image on the bottom right, you can see how the deck is going to be right behind that single car garage, and I'll show you later on a different slide. But the way we placed our house is all the way to the bedroom side of the lot so that the deck is as far away as it could possibly be from the neighbor on that side of the house. But we liked having the deck on the side so that it didn't eat into the backyard directly behind the house, which I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter because we're going to have a pretty big yard, but that was our thinking, as we thought it would be nice to kind of have it tucked behind the garage, maybe feel a little bit more private being behind the garage, and then also not eating into the usable space of the backyard. And then the bottom left picture here is the other side of the house. So this is the bedroom side of the house. These two windows, if you can see my mouse circling, are the basement, future basement bedrooms. So uh, we actually don't, we have a flat lot. We don't have a walkout basement or anything. So these are just going to have window wells. We got some nice window wells that will be going in. Moving on to the floor plan itself. Again, 3-car garage here. Actually, you know what? I can highlight maybe. How do I do this? We'll draw. We'll draw with yellow. So here is the garage. I know with all the dimension lines, sometimes it can be hard to tell what you're looking at. So that is the garage. It's actually a massive garage. Let's see, it's 948 square feet. So on the single car garage, normally it would be right about here, straight up. But I wanted to be able to build a fixed top workbench all along here. So I asked the builder to add at least 2 to 3 feet from what you normally have on the side, so that I've got plenty of room to build a workbench, that I don't have to figure out how to make it fold down and store tools away. And then I still have room to park a car or a boat or whatever else we decide we need in this single car garage in the future. And then the other thing that makes this garage so big is a normal depth, like a standard depth of a garage is like 20 to 21 feet, I believe. And the 2-car garage is almost 24 feet deep, and the 1-car garage is 28 feet deep. So not only is the single car garage wider than normal, but both the double car and the single car area are quite a bit deeper than kind of your standard garage, just because we wanted to make sure we had plenty of room around the cars and it wasn't a tight fit, especially because we've got right now 2 SUVs, and probably one of the SUVs will be a truck eventually, so that's why we did that. This feature right here, it looks like an X on the floor, is actually a floor drain that I've asked the builder to put in the garage. I don't know if I'm actually gonna wash cars in the garage or not, but I had a floor drain in one of our previous houses and I thought that'd be really nice to have. And the builder actually said he tries to make that a standard feature anyways, unless people don't want it, so that worked out well. This dotted line here in the middle of the garage is what's called a storage truss. So I'm going to use red for this so it shows up a little bit better. But a normal truss in the garage looks something like this. Terrible drawing, but a normal truss looks something like that. Just lots of triangle shapes that add strength to the roof. But our garage is going to have this shape, kind of like this. And what that is it's going to be, I believe he said, like 6 feet 4 inches tall in the center, so I could stand up. And this is going to be all open space for storage. So that's going to be almost the full length of the 2-car garage. As you can see, it's going to be about 22 feet long by about 8 feet wide. And then again, in the center, it's about 6'4", 6.5", somewhere in that feet tall. So nice big storage area for us to have. We'll go, let's see, let's do like a gold color now. So now I'm highlighting a front porch that's covered. There's going to be one step up to the porch. Well, the porch is going to be the height of a step, and the porch is 6 feet by, I believe, 18 feet. No, let's see. That would be 10 feet for, yeah, almost 16 feet wide. So it's about 6 feet by 16 feet for this area here. And then obviously this is outside. This is the covered area by the front door. Then just to make it easier again, the inside of the house, this is all the wall, the exterior wall of the living area in the house. Oh wow, that was a bad line, but whatever. So there's the exterior wall of the living part of the house. Obviously you walk in here to the entryway, there's a little closet here for guest coats and whatever. For us, we'll be walking into the mudroom over here. And this is just if we want to have a washer and dryer in the future. It's going to be plumbed and ready to go, but our plan is to have probably some sort of like a closet in this area and maybe a small locker in this area here to start, and I would build those um, sometime shortly after we move in, ideally. But that's our plan now. Shelly actually wanted the laundry room in the basement because there's a nice big room, and she just kind of wanted her own private space for the laundry stuff. But at the same time, she knows that a lot of people want laundry on the main level, so we designed it so the laundry room is directly below this, so that in the future, if we ever wanted to move it up, because maybe she decides she doesn't want it downstairs, or 10, 15, 20, however many years into the future, if we go to sell it, we could move the laundry room upstairs because most people want that. Going into the kitchen, one of the big must-haves that Shelly wanted was a pantry. So we've got right here this nice big walk-in pantry. Uh-oh, what did I do? There we go. We got this nice big walk-in pantry. It's 5 feet 8 inches wide by 7 feet 10 inches tall. And part of the reason we want a big pantry is because we don't have a lot of cabinets with our kitchen design. Um, as you can see, there's only going to be 2 lowers and 2 uppers on this wall, and then we're going to have an island in the middle. So we don't have a huge kitchen. We just wanted an open concept, and with the mudroom and the pantry, um, there's just not a lot of extra space for cabinets. But we also don't need a ton of cabinets if we've got a giant pantry. So that's what our thought was there. And then, as you can see, above the kitchen is the dining room. On the right side here is the sliding door out to a future deck that will go about like that. In the middle of the house right here is the living room, and then as you can see, over to the left side of the house is the bedrooms. So these are the 3 bedrooms, and then the guest bathroom, and then that'll be Milo's bathroom. Then we've got a walk-in closet and our own bathroom in the master area. Bedrooms aren't huge, but they're a decent size. Milo's room is going to be 10 feet by 12 feet 4 inches, and then the guest room is going to be 10 feet 4 inches by just under 12 feet. So they're almost the same size, just a slightly different shape. Now moving on, what's this? This one just shows the walls that are going to be built by the contractor during construction. These dark walls in the middle of the drawing are what he's going to draw. All these dark black, those are what he's going to build. Those are the load bearing points. We're having the basement unfinished just because of our budget doesn't really allow us to have the basement finished, but I like doing that kind of work, so it's a way that I can do some work and add value to our house in the future. And the future basement layout is going to look like this. Again, the walls that are already solid black are going to be built by the contractor. and I will quickly line all of the walls so they're easier to see, but these are the walls that we're going to have in the future for bedrooms and a bathroom. So you come down the stairs. This is the top of the stairs, so you go down this way. And at the bottom of the stairs is a closet right there. And I'm going to build this wall almost immediately just to hide all the mechanicals. And then obviously you go this way into the family room. It's going to be a nice big family room. About looks like 36 feet by almost 17 feet. So it's a really big area. And it's kind of long and narrow. So another thing that we had in a previous house was we had a little kitchenette with a full fridge in the basement. So we're having the plumber rough in plumbing for a sink right here, and then they're gonna have an outlet and stuff installed for a refrigerator right here. And then eventually maybe this is where we set up a table for like playing board games or something, or maybe we want a little bar with stools. We're not sure about that for sure yet, but something like that is what we're thinking. Up in this corner in the top right is where my desk is going to be. And then down in the bottom right is the laundry room. The electrical panel and the sump pump are down here, but this was the room Shelly wanted the laundry to be. So washer and dryer will be here with the laundry tub sink there. And then again, the future bathroom, it'll be roughed in by the plumber, so it's easy for us in the future. But both bedrooms are really good size. They're going to be 12 feet 4 inches by 11 feet 2 inches. And this is actually going to be the biggest bathroom in the whole house by a little bit, but that's okay. And then the last room is the mechanical room. There's a door right there. Mechanicals are in the top right corner of the room, so I'm going to build storage shelves essentially just like that right there. And then all of this is going to be storage for us. So that is the future basement. And then the last page shows our lot. So the dotted line here is our lot. Our lot is 0.59 acres. It's 100 feet across this way and 260 feet this way. 260 by 100. So it's a nice big lot. These dotted lines are just the easement, so anywhere we want to build the house has to lie within this dotted line. So as you can see, we've got the house as far up to the top side of the lot as we can, and as far up to the front side of the lot as we can. So there is going to be a lot on both of the left and the right side, I guess the top and the bottom side on this, the way this picture's oriented, but we will not have any neighbors on our backyard side. So our lot goes, it butts up right against some woods, which drops down into a big ravine, but we actually have like 10 or 15 feet of the woods is our property, I believe, something like that. So that is what our house is going to look like in a nutshell. The main level is going to be 1,544 square feet, the garage 948 square feet, and then the basement is going to be 1,480 square feet, and then the front porch is 132 square feet. So that's what we're looking at. As you know from the other videos, the hole's been dug at this point, and the concrete guys put blankets out to keep the ground warm so that it doesn't freeze overnight, because tomorrow morning they're going to start pouring. Well, they're going to put forms in place so that they can pour concrete as soon as they're ready. So, pretty excited for everything to start taking shape, and I can't wait to show you guys the process as it all happens. I'm doing the videos mostly for me because I want to be able to look back on them, and I think it'd be cool to just have a video record of everything that takes place so we can look back at it in the future. But since I'm doing it anyways, I thought you guys might be interested in hearing how it is working for us, and seeing how the process goes the whole way. So, um, yeah, we'll see how many days it takes. Usually it takes about 100 to 120 days to build, from what I've heard. And we closed on December 14th of 2020. The builder flagged out the corners of the foundation the same day, on December 14th. And the next day, today, December 15th, we'll call it day two, they dug a hole. So we'll see. We'll find out how many days it takes us. Interested to see how everything goes with building through the winter. Um, of all the winters, for us to have the middle of December have highs in the 20 and no snow on the ground yet, this is the year for it to be. If we would have had a normal winter, we would have been waiting until the spring to build. So I know a lot of people, including myself, are a little sad that there's not going to be snow for Christmas, but at the same time, I'm pretty happy that we're able to build because of that. So with that, I will end this video because it's already getting kind of long. But if anyone ever has questions along the way, I will do my best to see if there are comments that are left on my videos and respond to them, or feel free to send me messages personally on YouTube or Facebook. So I will let you go, everybody. I hope you have a great Christmas season, and that everybody stays safe and healthy.